The member for Macarthur has the call.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Treasurer. How are the opportunities provided by Australia's free trade agreements helping to promote jobs and growth at companies such as A2 Milk and Smeaton Grange in my electorate of Macarthur?
The Treasurer.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for Macarthur for his question. I enjoyed being out there with him at Smeaton Grange at A2 Milk, a great Australian success story, albeit maybe first born in New Zealand but came here and experienced spectacular growth, Mr Speaker, and it's a very visionary company. And I was very pleased to be invited to go and join the member for Macarthur because it shows the tangible benefit of the extraordinary free trade agreements that have been negotiated by the Minister for Trade. And it shows and demonstrates how the government's strong plan, strong national platform for growth and jobs is delivering on the ground, particularly in south-western Sydney and all around the country. This is a company that, since the negotiation of the free trade agreement with China, has put on a full extra shift out there in Campbelltown, Mr Speaker. And people are coming predominantly from the local area and getting those jobs, which comes from exporting Australian milk produced locally and out at Dubbo, I think, sorry, out at Forbes. Where the milk and the cows are producing the milk, Mr Speaker, and that's coming in the surrounding area of south-western Sydney. And this milk is on its way to China. And I'm sure that the announcement of the end of the one-child policy in China is also going to do wonderful things for the sale of infant formula and things of that nature to China as well. But that's an opportunity that is going to be able to be realised because of the extraordinary work of the Minister for Trade and a government that is committed to expanding our trade frontiers, a government that understands that we're a country that needs to earn more, that needs to earn our way, that we won't have the opportunity of the high commodity prices and the investment boom in the mining sector, Mr Speaker, to carry us in the years ahead. And so every inch will have to be won, and the Australian people know this. And Jeff Babbage out at A2 Milk understands this, Mr Speaker, and I'm pleased to report to the House, Mr Speaker, the Reserve Bank also understands it, because while we've been here in question time, I note that they've decided to keep the cash rate at the same level, Mr Speaker, and in their commentary they say that the available information suggests that moderate expansion in the economy continues to face a large decline in capital spending in the mining sector. This has been accompanied by stronger growth in employment and a steady rate of unemployment. And they go on to say, Mr Speaker, the board again judged that the prospects for an improvement in economic conditions has firmed, Mr Speaker. And the reason they've firmed is because of the outstanding work that is being done by people like Jeff Babbage, who are out there working hard, investing, setting themselves up in China. 7 staff they put up there into China to ensure that they could seize the opportunity. And when the opportunity came, courtesy of the Minister for Trade, they're in there, Mr Speaker. They're in there, they're securing those markets, and that is securing jobs for young Australians of all ages out in south-western Sydney and all around the country. And his colleagues from Tasmania and other parts of the country, Mr Speaker, will know that the improvement in trade conditions, particularly for China, for dairy products, is one of the great things that this government has been able to achieve, and is going to secure future employment prospects for Australians all around the country, but particularly in the member for Macarthur's election in south-west Sydney.